Welcome to Random Talk episode 14. We made it. Yes, we made it. So in this Random Talk, we're going to discuss overcoming betrayals. Now, I know it got to be some people out there that can relate to how it feels when someone betrays you, especially when it's someone closest to you. Now, there are different reasons how this can happen. Now, my mother told me, and this was her saying growing up, she said, you can know someone a lifetime and never know them because people will allow you to know the version of themselves that they want you to know. Am I not right? Now, I felt like she touched base on some truth with that. But then sometimes we ourselves are overlooking the signs that we should be paying attention to. Like the evidence is right there, clear as day, but we just want to trust the person. We want to believe the best about a person. And sometimes we will overlook what we should be paying attention to show us that this person may not be able to be trusted. Then it's just them people out there in the world, let me tell you, that are just not good people. Or I can't say they're not good people. They just don't make good choices. And they will betray the people that are there to help them the most. Now, I don't know, some of you may have never experienced it, but these are hard things for me to get over when someone betrays me. And when I say betray me, I mean betray my trust, where I am trusting you. Either not even with information, because I'm very private. I don't tell everyone everything, but just trusting you that, for instance, if I'm going to assist you or I'm going to help you, I'm going to trust that you're going to treat me fairly, that you're going to respect me. Then it's also the people that you have close in your circle. They may be your friends, they may be your family, but you're trusting, just me, I'm trusting that you're going to defend me in my time of need. I'm trusting that you're going to speak up for me. And the reason I have this trust is because I know I would do the same thing. And sometimes that's our mistake in this world, that we have our expectations for people based on who we are and what we would do, like our self-characteristics and our morals. And so let me give you, as I always do, a real life situation. Now, I was assisting an organization, really two organizations, assisting them. Let me give you organization number one. So I'm assisting them. This is like volunteer work, and I'm assisting the organization, but the level of respect, like they don't respect your time, they don't respect your efforts, and that just to me is almost like betrayal. Because when I start, I'm telling you what I can do, what I can't do. I'm telling you that I'm here to support you, but then you just keep adding things on. You're not listening to me. And then when we get in a group of people, you don't even mention me. You don't even say that this is the person. That I don't need recognition all the time. But what we make a mistake of sometimes, and I can't say we as in me because I don't do this. I don't call names, but people will call names. Now, if you're going to call names, you better make that list long and make sure that you include everyone on the list. So for me, that's a level of betrayal to me, because it's like you're stealing my services, you're stealing my time, and then you don't even mention me, but you mention the other people. That's a level of betrayal for me. And what it does is it triggers a place for me to have to be skeptical about the next person that I help. You know, just like a relationship, when someone does you wrong in the first relationship, sometimes people carry that baggage into the next relationship. Well, the second person isn't the one that betrayed you, but we still carry that weight. So for me, it's like I have a very low level of, am I going to volunteer my services? Because people will betray your trust. They will betray you in ways that it's like, why did I do that? Why did I even believe the best in it? Then I have another situation of betrayal where I truly went out my way to help some people. I was helping them. I'm trying not to listen to what people have told me because I'm not big on the gossip. My mother always just raised us on believing what you know about the person. Let them show you who they are. You don't have to listen about what someone else has told you about them, but you can kind of keep it in your mind, but don't let that be your final judgment. Allow it to be your own personal experience. So with this organization, I'm putting it in and I'm helping and I'm trusting that they're doing the right thing. And oh my goodness, someone just lied on me publicly. And so it was a level of betrayal. But what was so tricky about this betrayal is that it wasn't the one group of people that I was helping, putting in my services to help them. It was the people who sat and listened to the lies. They listened to the public criticism and they said nothing, they did nothing. And that was a level of betrayal for me. Oh, and then I can give you another one. When I talked to you about the abuse, when we were talking about pushing through, and I told you about pushing through abuse, I felt like that was betrayal because I went through people watching me be abused and they looked the other way. I had to go through people lying on me. Like after I went through that level of abuse, let me tell you, I decided that, of course, we know by now because pushing through, I told you I did not graduate. Well, I went off to Job Corps. My mom brought that idea to me and it was a great place for me to go to be healed. So I went off to Job Corps trying to get myself together, my heart, my mind. Do you know that in my hometown, someone told a lie and said that I went off to Job Corps because I had to go to rehab because I was on drugs? Another level of betrayal because this was someone I thought I knew and that I thought I trusted and they just lied. So there are so many different levels of betrayal. I know we all have had them. I just wanted to give you those examples because they were hard. It was not something I got over overnight. So don't let people make you think that you have to get over it really quick. Like you don't have to get over something right away. It's on your time frame. But what you cannot do, now this is going to be the part that you may not want to hear, you cannot hold a grudge. Now I have every reason to hold a grudge on a lot of people who stood by and allowed people to lie on me, allowed them to slander my name, but I still forgave. So you will always hear me talk about in Tuesday testimonies and the recaps and random talk. I'm going to always force you to hear me when I say you have to forgive. It will be hard, but in the end, it makes you feel better. And most times when you forgive the person that has betrayed you, they end up looking at you like you're crazy. Like they become paranoid. They become nervous because they think that you have something set up on them. But really all it is like, okay, you have to live with yourself for doing what you did to me, but I forgive you. But does that mean I trust you in that way again? It doesn't mean I trust you. It just means I forgive you. So always know that when someone betrays you, it is your job to, work through it, but you also have to forgive them. Don't hold the grudge because it doesn't harm them with holding the grudge. It only harms you. It takes away from your peace. It takes away from your happiness. So you figure out how to work through it. Because to me, betrayals is just like when you lose a loved one or you lose someone close to you and they pass away. You have to work through that grieving process. And it's the same thing for when someone betrays you. You have to work through your feelings on it. You have to try to help yourself to understand, why does this hurt me so bad? And then you cannot blame yourself either, because we all make mistakes, but sometimes we just trust people, and that's a part of life. If we walk around never trusting anybody, have you ever met the people who never trust anyone? They are the most unhappy people, and they are very, very paranoid. So you can be mindful of the things that you do. You can be mindful of the people that you're trying to help or that you're in relationships with, but you still have to find a way that if they betray you in any type of way, you have to forgive them. It is your choice if you want to continue to be bothered with them, but you have to forgive them. Now, sometimes it can be where it's just like, as they say, bad blood. Now, you've betrayed me. I don't want anything else to do with you. That's one of those things that you can choose to do. Or they can betray you. You can forgive them, tell them your feelings about it. They may remain on your pathway, not really in your circle, on your pathway, and you can be polite. That's called tolerating a person. It doesn't mean that you trust them. It just means that you're in a level where I don't hate you, but I'm not really feeling you like that. So that just know that betrayals, they may happen. Sometimes we can prevent them. A lot of times we cannot, but just take it from me. You work through it. It's a process. It may take a couple of days, a couple of weeks, a couple of years, but even while you're processing it, you have to make sure that you forgive those that have betrayed you. So that's just my little random talk for you today on betrayals, and you make sure that you tune in next week for the next random talk, and you also make sure that you do that one tap and subscribe subscribe to Novelty Woman Speaks. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, I appreciate you and your support. Tune in for the next Random Talk.